Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we are checking out a brand new artist. This is going to be Verb T, Your Heart Deserves. Let's dig in and see what's up. Produced by Big Grumps. Alright, let's go.
Verb T. Vic Graham. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Heart deserves. Heart deserves.
That's a blessing and a curse, huh? Like, the worst curse I ever put on somebody is that they get exactly what God wants to give them.
Mount into the scenery at one with everything around us, in and out the different downers. We sit in clouds with different outlooks, reminisce and look ahead. We're back to cook again. No time for things you didn't do or should have said. We really never could forget. At times we find more when we're looking less. Time we should have spent.
At times we find more when we're looking less. That is the true thing too. The sleeping mind will do wonderful things for you if you allow it to happen.
Could forget. At times we find more when we're looking less. Time we should have spent wiser. You ask, could you get a stamp of approval? But there's some shit I think we should address. Even when I'm looking rugged shit, I'm looking fresh. Well, feeling it, you just immediate and won't last. On the window with the car when I roll past, they showed love that put a spark in my old heart. Don't laugh, wake me when the show starts. Don't start, I've been working so hard, chilling too, been on some adventures. Came back as the living proof, see them all up in a flat like a chicken coop. Settle down, calm your nerves, try and stand with a poise they can't disturb. Took time with a lesson that was hard to learn. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves.
Alright, it's hot, right? There's not a whole lot for me to talk to in it. It seems to be just a good flow flex, right? He's got a few little meaty points on here, but for the most part, it's just talking his shit. And I'm down with that. This is hot. But, like, I hate it when I don't have a whole lot to stop and talk about. Like, I'm not here just to listen. Like, I can listen on my own time. We're here to have discussions. And that's no hate towards the recommend ever, right? Like, that's just me talking.
Your heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves.
Because I'm about 40s indies too, right? These flex ones are good. He's not talking about dope. He's not talking about doing the wrong thing. He's talking about reflecting and becoming better. So I'm all about that. That's good shit. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm dissing on the song, right? It's just I don't have a whole lot of meat to dig into. That's all.
Your heart deserves. Heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. They said that they don't want to know about your pain, and you don't want to show it in your face. It felt like life could be over in a day. I was just hoping we were sober when we wake. Lost in the emotion where we stayed.
I was just hoping we were sober when we wake. What?
I was just hoping we were sober when we wake. Lost in the emotion where we stayed, to the point that we hold it in and pray. See the traps we were hoping to evade. Looking for the moment to escape.
He said, holding in the emotions and fell into the traps we were hoping to evade. That's because you're holding in the emotions, right? And that's what he's telling you. He's telling you got to let that shit out, because it turns to poison in your soul if you don't. Right? If you hold them emotions in, it does nothing but poison you. It doesn't matter what the emotions is. And that is always situationally dependent. I understand men cannot just randomly run off and cry for no reason, right? Like, even when it's sad or whatever. I get that. But when you get home, handle your business. Let that shit out of your soul so it does not poison you.
Focused on the frame, I'm trying to see the wider view, opening the game. Paths got deeper, trying to soldier the terrain. Heart stays molded to the shame of not being able to break free, soaking in the rain. Could you be my shelter? Tried to be your helper. Saw move vibing and
can you be my shelter? Tried to be your helper.
I felt numb. Looking to the sky and then I felt up, saying I could do much better by myself. Dumb.
It is extremely hard to do anything alone.
If they show love, then you should show it back. Came to understand it deeper as an older man.
And that's the fundamental truth of humanity right there. If they show love, show it back. Always show it first if you can. Always.
If they show love, then you should show it back. Came to understand it deeper as an older man. You gotta take charge and control your plan.
bruh, if I don't preach that every day, like we getting a whole lot more to talk to in this second verse. I like that. Like if I don't talk about every single day about grabbing your destiny and figuring out what you want to do, right? I have a whole playlist dedicated to that if y'all want to check it out. And you definitely should do that. You should sit down today and figure out what you want to do and start making steps to get it done. Like he did. He look where he's at. He's shooting a music video. The flow's on point. The beat's on point. Like I'm digging this. This is good stuff. And it's because he decided one day he was going to do what he wanted to do. And so he changed his own life. One day I decided to do what I wanted to do, and I'm changing my own life. When are you going to change yours? Is it going to be today? I hope it's today. I'm praying that it's today. Make it today.
See you flourish, plus wanna see you shine. Think about everything.
I want to see you flourish first. I want to see you shine. Yes, sir.
I wanna see you flourish, plus wanna see you shine.
That's what's up. He said plus, not first, but same thing, right? I want to build up as many people as I possibly can. I want to grab every single person that I possibly can and help them raise up. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm got the studio. I love that. I love that.
Think about everything.
Like there's more to talk about in the second verse. I love that.
That you could be in time. I'm talking higher purpose, so try to search it. You might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect. Been trying to understand how the timeline is turning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to take that piece by.
Try to search it, you might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect.
And either one of those is perfectly okay. If your goal in life is simply to go to a 9-to-5 job that is the same one for the entirety of your life, and that makes you happy, because some people it does, that is what you should be doing. You should find the correct company that's going to appreciate you as a person, right? It's probably going to be a smaller company. It's probably going to be a little bit less paid, but you will feel more fulfilled in it. But if you are striving for excellence, that should be your goal too. And you can be excellent in a 20-year job, don't get me wrong. But if you're striving to be the top, then that should be your goal. And you should be hitting that as hard as you can. Only you know if you're hitting it as hard as you can. Are you doing what you want to do to change your life in the way you want to change it? I can't tell you that, but you can.
Been trying to understand how the timeline is turning.
Now that is a whole different thing. Y'all are welcome to align with my timeline. I have control of my timeline. I do. Things are changing on my timeline. They are. And you are welcome to align yourself with my timeline. I have instructions in that playlist I mentioned earlier.
Settle down, calm your nerves. Try and stand with a poise they can't disturb. Took time with a lesson that was hard to learn. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves.
I like that take. Took time with the lesson that was hard to learn. Sit in that shit. We talk about that all the time too, right? The emotions are there to let you know something. When you get angry, it's there to let you know that this situation is dangerous. When you get sad, it's to let you know that this situation is sad, right? And there's a reason to grieve. So there's a reason for every single emotion that you ever feel. And you need to figure out what it is. And learn how to not just release them, but to release them productively. That is possible.
Your heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves. Heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Talking higher purpose. Try to search it. You might deserve it. Or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average. Might try for perfect. But trying to understand how the timeline is turning. Turning. Your heart deserves. The rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves. Heart deserves.
I'm digging it.
Your heart deserves.
All right. We still got a little bit. That's a long outro. Yeah, that's a long outro. All right, well, we're going to let it play on in the background here. Y'all make sure y'all get back over to Verb T and give him a like, share, and a sub, throw him a comment, and let him know that you appreciate what he is doing. I sure do. I love every bit of this, right? It was great when it was just a flex. Like, I thought at the beginning it was just going to be a flex. And that was cool. Like, I love showing these independent artists off, right? I love it for a multitude of reasons, but more so because every single time your name is mentioned in the algorithm, it helps you get in the algorithm. So every single time somebody does a reaction video to one of these little bitty artists, it helps boost their channel just that little bit more. That's really why I'm still doing this, right? We can still talk about issues, but I've got a lot of videos of us talking about issues. I'm still trying to reach new people with it, but YouTube does not want that to happen. I am consistently, every single day, reaching more people on the alternatives, where I have a fraction of the people who have decided they like my content. And so the only reason I am still doing this on YouTube is to help push these little independent peoples, right? I'm really leaning away from some of the larger independent peoples. I'm really trying to help just spread the message about these little guys. And so when I tell you to go back and click that link, I mean it. I really do. Because honestly, my algorithm is dead. Like, I'm not here for me anymore. Like, I'm doing my game thing. It's a whole plan for me to get out. And so I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to talk about this. We're still going to push these indies. But y'all get back and show them some love so that it's got a result. And YouTube sees that maybe we want that to happen. This was great. Keep on your flow, brother. You got it. Like, this was a really, really good flow. Like, he had his own little spot. And it was perfect, right? And I like seeing these people who are from overseas, for me, doing things in their native language and not trying to Americanize it. I like that too. So this was great. I really love just hearing your boy do his flow. And then he swapped it into some real shit, right? The second verse started getting really real, more so than the first verse. Like, there was a couple little bops in the first one, but that second was full of a lot of meat, y'all. Get in there and dig in. Figure out what he's trying to tell you. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You're perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.